looking to go for a race or you want to take things a little more seriously by winning all the awards and weapons on the arena, every platform has something to offer. Racing video games cater to all tastes to represent the best racing games on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, and PC. Welcome to Binge TV. Buckle in, lift the handbrake, and let's speed through the top 10 best racing video games. 10th place, Diddy Kong Racing. Diddy Kong Racing is a 1997 racing video game set on Timbers Island and revolves around Diddy Kong and his friends' attempt to defeat the intergalactic Whizpig through winning a series of races. The game features 5 worlds with 4 racetracks and gives you access to drive a car, hovercraft, or pilot an airplane. The only way to get through is to defeat Whizpig in an elaborate series of races that involves cars, hovercraft, and airplanes. Each racetrack has a set of boosters that temporarily boost the player's speed. There are 5 different types of balloons: red, blue, green, yellow, and rainbow. Red balloons grant missiles to attack racers ahead, blue balloons grant a speed boost, yellow balloons grant shields to protect the player from attacks, green balloons grant deployable traps to delay other racers, and rainbow balloons grant a magnet ability that brings the player closer to the nearest racer. The graphics, audio, and gameplay were the most praised aspects of the game. The game has sold 4.8 million copies since its release and stands as the Nintendo 64's 8th best-selling game. 9th place, Sonic AllStar Racing Transformed. Sonic and AllStar's Racing Transformed is a kart racing video game. Players race against each other using over 20 characters from various Sega franchises, such as Sonic the Hedgehog, Jet Set Radio, and Space Channel 5. The game holds a Metacritic rating of 82 for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 versions, 78 for the Wii U version, and 79 for the PC version. IGN gave the game a score of 8.6. The vehicles can alternate between car, boat, and plane modes. The plane mode is the fastest of the 3 forms that give players the freedom to move both vertically and horizontally. Players can air drift around corners to earn boosts and can also perform rolls to quickly adjust their position, earning boosts for narrowly dodging obstacles. Different weapons are used, including explosive hot rod engines, freezing snowballs, blowfish, and swarms of wasps that appear at the front of the pack. During races, players can collect star tokens, found scattered around the course or earned by attacking opponents, which can be spent in a slot machine between events to earn random bonuses, such as enhanced items or faster recovery from certain weapons. 8th place, FZero GX. FZero GX is a 2003 racing video game that runs on an enhanced version of the engine used in Super Monkey Ball. FZero AX, the arcade counterpart of GX, uses the Triforce arcade system board conceived from a business alliance between Nintendo, Namco, and Sega. FZero GX continues the series' difficult, high-speed racing style, retaining the basic gameplay and control system from the Nintendo 64 game. A heavy emphasis is placed on track memorization and reflexes. The player assumes the role of F-Zero pilot Captain Falcon through 9 chapters while completing various missions. The FZero GX was applauded for its graphics, soundtrack, intensity, and track design. 7th place, Twisted Metal. Twisted Metal is a series of vehicular combat video games published by Sony Computer Entertainment. The series has appeared on the PlayStation, the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation Portable, and the PlayStation 3. As of October 31st, 2000, the series has sold 5 million copies. Several of the games in the series were re-released as a part of the Sony Greatest Hits program. Twisted Metal focuses on the usage of ballistic projectiles, machine guns, mines, and other types of weapons, satellite-based weapons, and nuclear weapons. Players choose a vehicle and an arena to engage in battle with opposing drivers. The players can also obtain weapons that are scattered throughout the stage. The last driver alive is the winner, who meets the organizer of the competition, a mysterious man named Calypso, who will grant the winner a single wish, regardless of price, size, or even reality. Twisted Metal was awarded the 1995 Game of the Year by the editors of Electronic Gaming Monthly. 6th place, Midnight Club. Midnight Club Street Racing is a racing video game that focuses on competitive street racing and the import scene. The game was released for the PlayStation 2 and Game Boy Advance platforms. It is the first game in the Midnight Club franchise, followed by Midnight Club 2. A mysterious group of urban street racers known as the Midnight Club race for power in customized sports cars. As a regular New York City cab driver, the player learns about this secret club and decides to join. He begins with a slow vehicle taxi. Through a series of races, each with different goals, they defeat other racers and win faster and more expensive vehicles. Players race through the cities of London and New York City. The goal is to defeat the world champion, a young Japanese woman named Amika. Being the only person to beat her in a race, the player is the only one who sees her identity and becomes the world champion of the Midnight Club, along with winning her concept car. Game Rankings and Metacritic gave it a score of 76.99. Game Rankings and Metacritic gave it a score of 76.99% and 78 out of 100 for PlayStation 2 version. and 48.43% and 50 out of 100 for the Game Boy Advance version. 5th place, Gran Turismo 3 Aspec. Gran Turismo 3 Aspec is the first racing game that is in the Gran Turismo series released for the PlayStation 2. The game was a critical and commercial success and went on to become one of the best-selling video games of all time. Its aggregate score of 94.57% on game rankings makes it the second highest rated racing video game of all time. It has been listed as one of the greatest video games of all time. The objective of the game is to win all the races, championships, complete license tests, and achieve 100% game completion. Every 25% of the game completed results in the player being awarded a car as a special prize. For GT3, the Gran Turismo mode has a reorganized layout, with a more structured and progressive arrangement of races and challenges. Races vary from short beginner events to multi-hour endurance races, and also rallying events against an opponent. The arcade mode is reorganized in stages. These stages are made up of 5 or 6 tracks, including both road and rally races. To get to the next stage, all tracks on a stage must be completed on easy difficulty or higher, by beating the stage on normal or difficult, as well as for play in any mode of arcade mode. 4th place, Burnout Paradise. Burnout Paradise is a 2008 open-world racing video game developed by Criterion Games and published by Electronic Arts for PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and Microsoft Windows. Burnout Paradise was later added to the libraries of greatest hits and platinum hit titles and was made backward compatible with the Xbox One in November 2016. It is the first game in the Burnout series to be released on Microsoft Windows. The gameplay is set in the fictional Paradise City, an open world where players can compete in several types of races. Players can compete online, have paid downloadable content, and free features. Metacritic reported an average score of 88 out of 100. The game won several awards in 2008, with Spike TV, Game Trailers, and GameSpot all awarding it with Best Driving Game. 3rd place, Forza Horizon 3. Forza Horizon 3 is a 2016 racing video game developed by Playground Games and published by Microsoft Studios for Xbox One and Xbox Windows. The game is the 3rd Forza Horizon and the 9th installment of the Forza series. It is set in an open-world environment based on a fictional representation of Australia. The gameplay world is about twice the size of its predecessor, Forza Horizon 2, and the game contains locales and regions based upon their real-life Australian counterparts. The player's role is to expand it throughout Australia by completing races, challenges, and stunts to earn fans. By expanding the festival, the player can unlock new areas, challenges, events, and racing courses. The player can upgrade and tune individual parts of their vehicles, with body kits for vehicles being available to the player as well. Horizon 3 includes a vehicle customization option called Upgrade Heroes, which utilizes both tuning and body kits to alter both a vehicle's appearance and performance, though the customization preset is limited to a certain number of vehicles. The color of vehicles and their collective parts can change, with the player further being able to design liveries for vehicles. These liveries can be sold through the game's transactional system, which also includes an auction system to bid on cars from other players. A total of 350 vehicles were available at the game's launch. On review aggregator site Metacritic, the Xbox One version holds an average critic score of 91 out of 100, based on 91 reviews, making it the second highest rated Forza Horizon title to date. The Windows version holds a score of 86 out of 100, based on 12 critics. 2nd place, Mario Kart Double Dash. Mario Kart Double Dash is a 2003 kart racing video game. It is the 4th installment of the Mario Kart series, and the 4th for home consoles after Mario Kart 64. Double Dash challenges Mario series player characters to race against each other on Mario-themed tracks. The game introduces several features, such as supporting co-op gameplay with 2 riders per kart. One player drives the kart, and the other uses items. The gameplay also used 3D polygon graphics for the racers. Players can switch at any time. Double Dash supports LAN play using the Nintendo GameCube broadband adapter, allowing up to 16 players to compete simultaneously. Double Dash attained an aggregated score of 87 out of 100 on Metacritic. It is the 2nd best-selling GameCube game of all time, selling around 7 million copies worldwide. Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. First place, Need for Speed Underground 2. Need for Speed Underground 2 is the 8th installment in the Need for Speed series and the direct sequel to Need for Speed Underground. It was developed and published by Electronic Arts in 2004 for Microsoft Windows, Game Boy Advance, GameCube, PlayStation 2, Xbox, PlayStation Portable, Nintendo DS, and mobile phones. The game provides several new features, such as broader customization, new methods of selecting races, the Explore mode in Large City known as Bayview. The city center was based in Philadelphia, Beacon Hill was based in Beverly Hills, Cole Harbor was used in Camden, New Jersey, and the stadium area was based on Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. The game has been ported to PlayStation Portable under the title of Need for Speed Underground Rivals. The Nintendo DS port introduces a new feature in which the player can design custom decals to adorn any vehicle in the game. Like its predecessor, it was also commercially successful, selling around 11 million copies worldwide and breaking sales records in the United Kingdom. So, what are your thoughts on these racing video games? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're at it, make sure to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time for more.